the offer is to dismiss those.
You don't have to. I'll defend myself against them. Please call the other cops in.
No, I'm not.
I'll take on all of them.
No.
Make sure he's there.
Mr. Hicks.
I see him in the neighborhood anyway.
Your Honor.
Mr. Hicks.
So you can't punish me for any of this.
Welcome back to the channel where courtroom chaos meets hard reality. Today's case features Albert Heimer Hicks Jr., a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen who just might set a new record for self-sabotage. The prosecutor comes in ready to wipe out six criminal charges and reduce 2 more to simple fines. A deal this generous almost never happens. But Hicks isn't here for logic. He's here to stand on the Constitution and challenge every law he doesn't like. Over the next few minutes, watch as the judge calmly explains the deal, the prosecutor keeps the offer on the table, and Hicks talks himself right back into trouble. Grab a seat. This is a legal train wreck you have to see to believe.
Versus Albert Heimer Hicks. Names for the record, attorney first.
Hey, police court, Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name for the record?
Albert Heimer Hicks Jr.
Thank you. Good morning.
The defendant
Good morning, Your Honor.
That he does not wish to be represented by counsel this morning. I will remain in a potential advisory capacity just in case.
Okay. Is that correct, Mr. Hicks?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. You know that, so let me see what's happening here. I see an offer that ends up dismissing a lot of matters. I can't be your lawyer, so I'll just tell you what's here. And Corporal Spidell is here. See what I'm just trying to make sure I understand the offer. So you have 8 open matters, and there is a recommendation to dismiss 6 of those matters in return for a plea on 2 of the matters, and both matters are being reduced to driving with improper plates. I think, it was driving unregistered motor vehicle reduced to driving with improper plates. Oh, I'm sorry. And the other one is being reduced to, I don't get this other one, Ms. Jansen. Is it being reduced to failure to report accident under MCL 257.621?
Yes, that's correct. That's a 0-point offense that doesn't abstract, and
okay,
it's a maximum of $100 for a fine.
Oh, okay. So the false insurance information ticket would be reduced to failure to report accident, which has a $100 fine cap and does not abstract for, according to the prosecutor, for insurance purposes. And then the other one would be to reduce the driving an unregistered motor vehicle to improper plates. And then the other 6 matters would be dismissed.
When the judge lays out the numbers, you can almost hear the collective gasp from anyone who understands how court works. 8 separate misdemeanors, each carrying up to 93 days in jail and $500 fines, could disappear with a simple plea. Hicks would walk away with 2 minor infractions and a maximum of $200 fines. No points, no jail, no insurance hike. This is the part where most defendants say, "Yes, Your Honor." Instead, Hicks launches into his no license, no contract defense. Viewers, be honest. Would you ever gamble against odds this good? Let us know in the comments.
To avail yourself of that offer, that takes something that was a $500 fine as the maximum to a $100 fine as a maximum with no points.
I never had a license. I never acquired a license. I have no contract with any company.
This has nothing to do with a license. So those license matters. The offer is to dismiss those.
You don't have to.
You want to go through all of these tickets then?
Let's run.
Okay, so let me just say, Mr. Hicks, if you're making a motion for, I'm not sure what you're doing. You sure you don't want to have, let me just ask.
I'm making a motion for a mistrial for the simple fact The officer did not have cause of action on private property. As far as the license is concerned, I'm going to rely on the decision from the Supreme Court and constitutional defenses.
Well, can you tell what those are so that the prosecutor can
Of course,
say what she's
I
saying?
travel with the common law. I have the right to travel. Shapiro versus Thompson states that. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania states no state shall convert a secured liberty into a privilege. Y'all are calling driving a privilege or traveling a privilege. It is not a privilege. It is a liberty. Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham says I can ignore the license and engage with the right with impunity. So you can't punish me for any of this.
Here comes the classic sovereign script. Hicks quotes case law like magic spells. Shapiro versus Thompson, Murdoch versus Pennsylvania, Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham. The problem? None of those cases say you can ignore traffic laws. He mixes rights of interstate travel with local licensing requirements, apples and oranges in the legal world. The judge patiently listens, letting him make his record, but you can almost see her mental note. None of this will hold water. It's courtroom theater, and Hicks is the only one buying a ticket.
I'm going total constitution on everything. This is a court of law and not equity. So all those civil infractions, y'all can wrap that up because nothing was injured. No one was injured and nothing was tore up.
Just so you know, Mr. Hicks, there are no civil infractions up today.
Those have to be civil infractions if you're trying to charge me money.
I'm just saying, you mentioned civil infractions, and I just want to make sure that you understand that these are all misdemeanor offenses against you. I'll go through them. Let me tell you what's up.
I already have them right here in front of me.
Well, I'm trying to do my due diligence, Mr. Hicks. Driving while license suspended, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, driving without insurance. Those are the 3 counts. Also pending is the driving while license expired. Count 1 is failure to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, driving with improper plates. And then the last one I have, the charge is providing false or fraudulent insurance information.
That will have to be proven.
Okay. Those are what they're scheduled for a bench trial before the court right now. And what I was trying to explain to you is that there's an offer that's been made by the prosecutor.
I understand.
Hold on 1 second. I'm already dismissing 4 of the matters because the officer has not appeared. Okay. So the prosecution couldn't go forward. So those are being dismissed without prejudice. And those would be counts 1, 2, and 3 of SP 1335615. I assume Officer Reed is not present. And that was scheduled for trial. I'm dismissing those, okay? The driver's license expired, case number SP 1218560. I'm dismissing that count 1 that's up as the Officer Hernandez has not appeared, okay?
I wonder why.
Don't worry, a lot of people, that happens sometimes. Well, let me just say, they may have been here before. I don't know, because some of these you haven't appeared for. So I don't know if the offer would change. So the only matters that are pending now, the other matters are gone, that were scheduled for today, would be the fraudulent false insurance information, SP 1055542, and SP 1055540, failure to display an operator's license, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, and driving with improper plates. Those 3. Right now, and I don't know if the offer would change because some of the matters are gone. But right now, with those matters here, the only plea offer that's being made would be to failure to report an accident, which has maximum sentence of a $100 fine.
What
And that-
accident are they speaking of?
As the judge recites each remaining charge, Hicks interrupts with pseudo-legal jargon and demands a mistrial. Yet notice her composure, steady voice, detailed explanation, and constant reminders that she's not his lawyer. Judges have to balance fairness with efficiency, and she's a pro, giving him every opportunity to understand while refusing to be baited. This is a masterclass in judicial patience. How long would you last before snapping?
What the prosecutor does a lot of times is that in an attempt to resolve a matter, they'll have you plead, but they'll ask the court to accept the plea to a lesser offense that doesn't.
I understand that doesn't hold as much weight as
that doesn't affect you as
I understand it, but by the way that I live now, as everything constitutionally, I don't follow laws or codes. I follow
well then that's what this is about. These are laws or codes.
Those are not laws, those are codes.
Okay, so if you
they are not laws.
Well,
the Constitution, it holds no weight with the Constitution nor the Supreme Court. And I'm willing to take it all the way to
Your
the Supreme
Honor,
Mr. Hicks, just hold on, please. I'm just trying to get.
Because it seems like you're trying to talk me into something.
I'm not trying to. Absolutely not.
Then the unexpected happens. Several officers fail to appear, forcing the court to dismiss multiple counts. Hicks mistakes this for victory. But here's the truth. Dismissal without prejudice means the charges can be refiled if the prosecution chooses. He's celebrating a halftime score like it's the final buzzer. Viewers, keep that in mind when you see his smug grin.
Mr.
I
Hicks.
have nothing to do with them. Never had a contract with them.
Okay, Mr. Hicks. I'm not trying to talk you into anything. I just want you not to come back and say that I didn't explain something to you. And I am not your lawyer. I'm the judge. So I just want to make sure, though, that you don't come back with something else. And I just wanted to let you know, because you didn't talk to the attorney, what was being offered. That's all. And you made your argument. I'm going to have the prosecutor make an argument, but I've already gotten rid of some of these, okay, for other reasons. And so I just want you to know that at least with respect to the offer that was made before, and it may have changed, these other three matters would be dismissed, I think. Yes, these other three matters would be dismissed. The failure to display, the driving unregistered, and driving with improper plate. But that's only if you plead.
I will not plead. I refuse.
Okay, all right. No problem then, Mr. Hicks. I'm just telling you what that offer is from the prosecutor.
I understand.
It has nothing.
I understand. I'm 57 years old. I speak English well, and I translate.
When Hicks proudly announces he's a researcher who follows only the Constitution, the courtroom can barely hide the eye rolls. He rejects every code, every statute, and even basic logic. The judge tries again to explain that traffic laws are laws, not mere suggestions. Hicks responds with a baffling line about translating English and living constitutionally. It's the perfect snapshot of sovereign citizen thinking. Endless confidence, zero legal footing.
I'm reading everything that you're saying.
Okay, all right. That's good. I just want to make sure there's no issue. Attorney Jansen, what about so we have 4 matters that are pending. Corporal Spidell is here, and he's here on those 4 matters.
yes.
Okay,
Your Honor, go ahead.
Go ahead. So Mr. Hicks has made a motion before we move forward with the trial.
Your Honor, I guess I would like to speak with Corporal Spidell about these cases, but prior to that, I just wanted to clarify that the defendant has submitted to jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have had the chance to speak with Corporal Spidell, who was the ticketing officer on this case.
Okay.
We are requesting an in-person trial date.
Beautiful.
So just for the record, all we have left are the 4 misdemeanors that I indicated.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. But I need you to be ready to respond to Mr. Hicks's motion. He just made an oral motion. I don't know if you want to do that now or do that at the time.
I can do that at the time. If he could actually reiterate his motion in writing, that would be
Can you put
helpful.
that motion in writing, Mr. Hicks? And you would have to give it to the prosecutor, Attorney Jansen.
Well, the thing is, when I was reciting it, no one was taking record of it.
We
So
have
that-
record. We have a record of it, Mr. Hicks.
So
I mean,
she-
we have a record of everything. No. Let me tell you, Mr. Hicks, a lot of times written motions are required. And usually, if that happens, then written responses are required.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm just trying to,
Where would I bring or send these motions?
you can file it with the court and with a copy to Attorney Jansen.
You will have to send me that information because I have nothing to jot with at this moment.
Despite all the theatrics, the judge methodically moves the case forward. She schedules a full in-person bench trial, warns Hicks to bring witnesses, and instructs him on filing proper motions. Hicks, still defiant, demands costs and fees for his wasted time, a request the judge immediately shoots down. Her restraint is remarkable. Instead of arguing, she simply states the law and keeps the process on track. This is how a court maintains order when faced with chaos.
It's different. You should already know how to, there's nothing special about that. Okay, and give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get a date. So that means you would come down to court.
I wanted to do it in the first
Yeah.
place.
Okay,
For,
all right. It's still scheduled for a bench trial.
Beautiful. For a bench trial.
So I can schedule this for the, adjourn this bench trial until March 27
Hold on.
in person,
Mm.
9 a.m. It's right now it's scheduled for a bench trial. And so that's what we would have been going forward, but we'll move it then in person. So make sure that you come in if you have any witnesses or other evidence, make sure they're present. And if there's any motion to be heard prior to the bench trial, we'll do that.
I said everything I had to.
Do you have that, Ms. Jansen?
I asked for a mistrial.
Yes, I've
Yes.
emailed Corporal Spidell with that date,
March.
March 27
Okay.
at 9 a.m. Thank you so much.
Our schedule.
Uh,
Hopefully we can get started
Judge
close to that
Miles.
time. Yes,
Judge,
Mr. Hicks.
are they going to have me just sitting around like I'm doing today? Because I do have a business that I run, and I will